茶姬
Chagee
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 茶姬放大招啦！
I love it.
Like the sweetness and the bitterness just blends well.
Imagine turning a part-time job at a milk tea shop into a 10 billion yuan empire. That's exactly what Zhang Junjie did with Chagee, revolutionizing China's tea industry in just 6 years. But how did a 17-year-old go from brewing bubble tea to challenging Starbucks on the global stage? In this video, we'll uncover the strategies, innovations, and sheer determination that propelled Chagee to the top of the tea world. In 2010, a 17-year-old Zhang Junjie began his first job at a Taiwanese milk tea shop in Kunming, China. Little did he know that this humble start would set him on a path to revolutionize the tea industry. From the very beginning, Zhang displayed an exceptional work ethic that caught the attention of his superiors. He approached each task with dedication and a keen eye for detail, quickly mastering the art of brewing perfect milk tea. Zhang's commitment to excellence didn't go unnoticed. Within months, he was promoted to a supervisory role, overseeing the daily operations of the shop. His ability to manage staff, maintain quality standards, and improve customer satisfaction impressed the franchise owners. Over the next 3 years, Zhang continued to climb the ranks at an astonishing pace. By the age of 20, he had become the regional operations manager, responsible for overseeing multiple stores across Yunnan province. During his tenure as regional manager, Zhang gained invaluable insights into the milk tea industry. He observed the inner workings of the franchise model, learning about supply chain management, quality control, and customer preferences. However, Zhang also began to notice limitations in the traditional franchise approach. The rigid structure often stifled innovation and made it difficult to adapt to changing market trends. Wanting to get his hands dirty, Zhang became a franchisee himself. This let him test new ideas and see what it's really like to run a tea shop. As he dove deeper into the tea world, Zhang spotted chances to do things differently, especially in mixing old Chinese tea traditions with new tastes. In 2014, Zhang made a big move. He left Yunnan to learn about business around the world. He traveled to different countries, checking out drink trends and how successful companies worked. This gave him fresh ideas and a bigger picture of the tea industry. As Zhang Junjie visited South Korea and Malaysia in 2014, he noticed something that would change his future. Bubble tea was everywhere. In South Korea, old-style tea houses stood next to modern bubble tea shops, drawing in all kinds of people, especially young workers and students. Malaysia was similar, with bubble tea shops becoming hangout spots for friends trying new tea mixes. These trips showed Zhang that tea drinks could be big worldwide. He saw how mixing traditional tea with new flavors appealed to younger people. In South Korea, he spotted teas with local ingredients like ginseng and yuzu, while in Malaysia, tropical fruit teas were a hit. These ideas would later shape how he created new teas. Back in China, Zhang learned about Hei Tea, a popular brand from Guangdong. Hei Tea was selling fancy tea drinks with fresh ingredients that young people loved. When Hei Tea opened in Shanghai in February 2017, people waited up to 6 hours to try it. This success proved to Zhang that the tea market had lots of untapped potential, just like he'd seen abroad. Zhang saw a chance to make something special that mixed traditional Chinese tea culture with modern tastes. He wanted to create teas that honored tradition but also excited younger, health-conscious people looking for new flavors. Using what he learned from his travels in the Chinese market, Zhang went back to Kunming and started Chagee in late 2017. He wanted to make a tea brand that could compete with the big names and make tea drinking even better. Zhang's plan included ideas from his trips, like the social side of drinking tea he saw in Malaysia, and the mix of old and new flavors from South Korea. These experiences directly shaped Chagee's products and store designs, aiming to shake up the tea world and give people a new way to enjoy tea. What's in a name? For Zhang Junjie, it was the key to Chagee's success. He chose Chagee, meaning Overlord Tea, to demonstrate his ambitious vision for transforming the tea industry. Zhang carefully built Chagee's brand. He took ideas from successful companies like Chai and Yuesa but made sure Chagee had its own style. The brand focused on fresh milk tea, using real brewed tea and fresh milk. This focus on quality won over health-conscious young customers. Chagee's look mixed old and new Chinese elements. Stores had traditional designs like Peking opera masks and classic architecture. This blend of culture and modern style attracted young people who wanted to connect with their roots. By using these cultural elements, Chagee tapped into the popular Guochao trend, which celebrates Chinese culture in modern ways. This approach helped Chagee appeal to a new generation of tea drinkers while honoring Chinese tea traditions. Zhang didn't just want Chagee to be big in China. He dreamed of making it a global brand, serving tea in 100 countries. This showed his belief that people everywhere would love Chinese tea. Through smart branding and a clear vision, Zhang made Chagee stand out. The brand's success proved that his idea of creating an overlord tea was working, challenging old ideas in the tea industry and winning over new customers in China and possibly worldwide. With Chagee's identity in place, Zhang aimed to dominate the market. He combined traditional charm with modern technology to set Chagee apart from competitors in an industry steeped in tradition. Chagee started small, building a presence in Yunnan, Guangxi, and Guizhou. Using Chengdu as a base, the company expanded into Sichuan. This careful approach helped Chagee fine-tune its operations and create a strong foundation for growth. In 2021, Chagee secured significant funding to support its expansion. The company raised 160 million yuan in January and another 160 million yuan in May, totaling 320 million yuan. This money fueled Chagee's ambitious growth plans. 2022 was a big year for Chagee. The company opened over 600 stores, reaching more than half of China's provinces and regions. To keep up with this expansion, Chagee introduced automated tea brewing machines. These machines sped up order preparation and ensured consistency across all stores. The company also simplified its menu, focusing on fresh milk tea, fresh fruit tea, and lemon tea. Their growth strategy centered on the 119N model. Chagee grew their business by using both their own stores and letting others open franchises, helping them expand quickly while staying in control. Here's how it worked. First, Chagee set up a subsidiary in a new area. Then, they opened a flagship store to test the market. Next came several pilot stores, followed by a large-scale franchising. This method let Chagee grow quickly while keeping control of its brand and adapting to local markets. The 119N model worked well, helping Chagee maintain quality and efficiency as it grew. By establishing a strong presence in each new market before expanding further, the company kept its standards high. Chagee opened many new stores so quickly that supply problems began to slow down their expansion. The company's supply chain was pushed to its limits, forcing Zhang to make a bold move that would either secure Chagee's future or become its biggest misstep. Zhang Junjie knew early on that a strong supply chain was key to Chagee's success. He invested in 2,700 acres of tea plantations, ensuring a steady supply of high-quality tea leaves for the company's growing stores. This gave Chagee more control over its main ingredient and helped keep the flavor consistent across locations. To boost its supply chain, Chagee partnered with tea processing factories in Guangdong province. These partnerships allowed for efficient processing and distribution of tea products, helping the company meet growing demand. They also gave Chagee access to expert knowledge in tea processing, improving product quality. Zhang hired an experienced industry veteran to lead the supply chain department. This hire brought valuable insights to Chagee's operations, significantly improving the company's ability to manage its complex supply chain. In a smart move, Chagee teamed up with another tea brand, Chengdu, to create a supply chain company. This allowed both companies to share resources and expertise, building a stronger and more efficient supply chain. The partnership gave Chagee an edge in the competitive tea market. To tackle quality control issues, Chagee introduced a semi-automated tea-making process. Each order got a unique QR code, which tea-making machines use to prepare drinks to exact specifications. This system reduced mistakes and improved consistency across all stores. Technology was crucial in managing Chagee's complex supply chain. The company used advanced logistics systems and data analysis tools to manage inventory, track shipments, and predict demand. These tech solutions help Chagee deal with supply chain problems and improve efficiency, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. With a strong supply chain in place, Chagee was ready for success. But Zhang Junjie knew that they needed more than just efficiency to win over customers. Chagee blended old Chinese tea customs with new online marketing to reach more customers. The company built a special brand that keeps its cultural background while attracting people worldwide. They found a good way to balance old traditions with modern appeal. Chagee's marketing focused on creating a visual identity that connected with their audience. Imagine a world where tea rivals coffee as the go-to drink everywhere. This is Chagee's big dream. But can a Chinese tea brand really become the next Starbucks? During COVID-19, Chagee didn't slow down. Instead, they opened more stores, taking advantage of cheaper rent to grab prime spots. Chagee also started their Green Tea Horizon plan. They now get tea from fair trade farms and use less plastic. This appeals to people who care about the environment. Zhang Junjie, who started Chagee, wants to make an Oriental Starbucks. He hopes to serve tea in 100 countries and sell billions of cups each year, making Chagee famous worldwide. Chagee has already opened over 100 stores in Southeast Asia. This is just the start of their global plans. They need to figure out how to keep their Chinese identity while fitting in with local tastes. Chagee promotes Chinese tea culture through innovative initiatives, such as the Tea World of the Forbidden City exhibition in partnership with Beijing's Palace Museum. This collaborative effort helps educate people about China's rich tea traditions. Chagee is ready to grow as more people around the world want tea drinks. But going global isn't easy. They'll need to keep their tea quality the same everywhere, deal with different rules in each country, and overcome cultural differences. Chagee's combination of traditional tea practices and innovative approaches positions them well for success. By maintaining their commitment to sustainability, cultural exchange, and strategic growth, Chagee has the potential to transform global tea consumption